In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to correctly export images with transparent backgrounds using a popular design software. Whether you're preparing graphics for a website, creating overlays for videos, or designing branding materials, understanding how to maintain transparency in your images is crucial. So, let's dive in and make sure you know all the tips and tricks to get your images looking just right. First, it's optional, but very useful to verify your transparency settings from the beginning. You can do this by checking the transparency grid. Simply head over to the View menu and select Show Transparency Grid. Once selected, you'll notice a checkerboard pattern appearing behind your artwork. This pattern visually represents transparent sections of your image, making it easier to identify any mistakes before exporting. Now, it's important to ensure that no solid-colored rectangles or backgrounds are inadvertently left behind your artwork unless you specifically want that layer as part of the final image. This step is essential as any solid background will negate the transparency effect that you're aiming to achieve. So, take a moment to remove or hide any unwanted layers before proceeding. This way, you're sure that only the elements you want visible will be exported. Next, it's time to export your artwork. Navigate to the File menu and click on Export, then choose Export As, or select Export for Screens. Both options are fine, but make sure the one you choose serves your needs in terms of workflow or preference. This step allows us to specify the format we want our file to be exported as. For maintaining transparency, you'll want to go with a format like PNG, which fully supports transparent backgrounds. Ensure the format option reflects PNG or another transparency supporting format. Once you've selected the correct format, you'll see an Options dialog box appear. Here, you should look out for an option labeled Background Color. Make it a point to set this to transparent. Don't overlook this choice, as it's vital for ensuring no default background is applied during export. Before finalizing, make sure the resolution or scale is set to your desired preference. Also, pay attention to the Use Artboards option. Check or uncheck this depending on whether you want to export each artboard individually or as a complete set. This selection can save a lot of time if you have multiple elements organized in different artboards. Finally, when you're satisfied with all the settings, hit OK or Export. Once the process is complete, check your exported file by opening it or placing it against a contrasting background. If everything is correct, you should see your artwork without any background, confirming that the transparency has been preserved as intended. Congratulations, you've successfully exported your image with a transparent background. This method ensures your graphics are versatile and ready for any creative project you have in mind.